This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, how's it going? We are coming at you with the first game of Lucky 4 Bingos and then of course the 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. So definitely get enrolled into this first game of Lucky 4 Bingo. You don't want to miss out on it. It is a jackpot of over 62 grand. Some pretty crazy stuff. But I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That's right, and we are coming at you live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, but it looks like we're falling out of the running for this mega jackpot. Let's take a look, though. We have a really good run-up for this major. Can we hit it perfectly? Not looking like it. We are moving on to the mini, but we can still get the mini. We have a really good run-up at it. Let's take a look. A lot more people, but we have to be perfect.
All right.
There it is, Pilsnar. Come on.
Come on.
Not getting it. We got that must-go prize of $8 on the line. But we got Pilsnar and BJM and a lot of other people joining the race. So we'll have to wait and see who wins it. But we recently installed a lot of new Pilot TVs at a lot of new locations.
Oh, yeah, we got them installed over at Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambience on Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, and Thirsty Beaver.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, a lot of awesome locations. But we do have Dr. Worm at the Pickled Pig taking away the lucky numbers today. 3, 7, 69, and 67. So 3 and 7 are going to be two of the lucky games that we have today. So definitely get enrolled into games number 3 and 7 because those will be extra lucky. But nice job, Dr. Worm over at the Pickled Pig.
I wonder how he got that doctorate.
Huh?
I wonder how he got that
I
doctorate.
don't know. Probably Earthworm University, I would guess.
Yeah.
That's right. But of course, we do only have about 3.5 minutes left to get enrolled. So definitely get enrolled and get a chance at this minor. It is at 52 balls or less to win. This major is over $3,200. And of course, that mega has started clicking up as well. It's at 100 grand and 44 balls or less. But we do have some jackpots that went out yesterday.
Yeah.
And some pretty good ones as well, because it was a very successful MegaSota game night. But those jackpots, those 3 jackpots we gave out yesterday, made us 25 for the rolling week and 105 for season 11. And the first jackpot we gave out went out to Ultra Knight over at Moose Lodge Wait Park, winning $1,012. Nice job, Ultra Knight. And then we had Amy over at Blashko's Embassy Bar taking away $1,085. And then we had Flyboy Luke over at Leo's Sports Bar taking away $951. Nice job, all of our jackpot winners from yesterday. You guys all do pretty good stuff. Pretty nice prizes right there. But we give out a lot of jackpots in our eTab sides of things too, and we give out so many to so many different locations every day that it's real hard to keep track of. But sometimes we do spotlight certain locations, so we'll let you know when we do. But we do have a brand new eTab game that just released, and it's called Roaring 20s. You can time travel into 1920 and use standard decks with smaller prizes, or blast on into the future to the 2020s and play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of larger prizes.
Oh yeah, and we did release some snippets of it on our Facebook page too. So and we have a little video. And so if you guys want to see any new videos like that, you can check out our Facebook page. You just search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressive player pictures, and stuff like those little videos of our eTabs. And we also have a link tree on that Facebook page with links to our bar locations, our other social medias, and more.
Okay, awesome stuff. Definitely check us out on there. And if obviously if any of that information you don't find it enough to answer your question, you can always ask us anything on our Facebook by messaging us, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible. But we only have about a minute left to get enrolled into this first game, so definitely get enrolled and get your bingo faces on for this first game of Jackpot Hunter. But we got a lot of stuff in store for this week, and we start off every single day with a cup of Joe with Jordy in the morning, every weekday that is, and it kind of analyzes all the different bingo games that we play throughout the day and all the different prizes we could be winning. And so kind of like telling you when's the best time to play and when are the best game, as well as the best games to play on as well. So, but we do start off our bingo day with Vikings Bingo, the 25-cent cards. We play it from 12 to 1 p.m. every single day, and it's some pretty good stuff in that Vikings Bingo. That jackpot is always available in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, and then right after that, going from 1 to 4, we have our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. We have a Mega that's sitting pretty nicely. I'm not quite sure if that went out, but when I was covering it this morning, it was at $26,622 at 45 balls or less. Okay. It clicked up a little while ago, so that's been really nice. If it is still up there, it should be really hittable.
Yeah, that Mega's probably still out there because it's it's at 45 balls or less. So definitely keep your eyes peeled out for that Mega because I mean. It's a slippery slope when it starts to rise up in ball count. It's already at 45 balls or less, so definitely keep your eyes peeled. You don't want to miss out on it when it does go out because it's a pretty hefty prize. But right after we play the 25-cent cards, 25-cent cards of Jackpot Hunter from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the first game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m., and it's what we just played a couple minutes ago. You get a chance at over 62 grand. We weren't able to give out that 62 grand, so it will be falling back to the next shot we have at it, which is at 6 p.m. So you definitely want to stick around for all 23 of these games of Jackpot Hunter so you can get at the second chance of Lucky 4 Bingo that we play at 6 p.m. But we play these games of Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 p.m. It's the $1 cards that we're playing right now. And, of course, you can see these prizes that we got right here. The Mega's at 100 grand, Majors at over 3,200 bucks and 48 balls or less. And that must-go prize we have right now is at $21.20. And that minor prize that is, clicking up as it started off the day, fresh off at $0. But it will be clicking up very fast. I mean, you guys know it clicks up every $100. So once it reaches $100, it will get to 56 balls. Once it reaches $200, it will get to 60 balls. And then finally, once it reaches over $300, it sticks to 64 balls or less to win. And at that point, it just goes out. Any game at that point. It's pretty crazy stuff. But of course, and then after we finish up Jackpot Hunter and we finish up that last game of Lucky 4 Bingo, we have from 6 to 10 p.m. some Skull Bingo.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the $1 cards. Typically, it does run from 6 to 10.
That's right.
It's got that coverall sitting at $71,726. They can take home in 50 balls or less. A really good prize, just like all of them. But that large frame prize is sitting at $6,739 in 43 balls or less.
Awesome.
But we do have a winner. We have Frank over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that $21 must-go prize. Good job, Frank.
Awesome job. But yeah, that large frame is looking pretty good.
Yeah, and that line prize is sitting at $506. That goes out all the time. That's sitting at 10 balls or less. but it is going to be interrupted tonight with one of our PGL nights. This night is going to be Wild Wednesday from 7 to 9. It's going to be all those really fun PGL games that you guys really love. And at the end, it's going to have that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale where you can win $9,166 in 52 balls or less.
Awesome stuff. So definitely come out for Wild Wednesday tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we have that Skull Bingo sandwich going on tonight. So we will from 6 to 7 play the $1 cards of Skull Bingo. And then from 7 to 9, we'll have Wild Wednesday. And then finally from 9 to 10, we'll have Skull Bingo happening. So it will be a lot of fun. A lot of Skull Bingo and PGL games happening tonight. But yesterday, we kind of had the same thing going on, except it was MegaSota Game Night. Because MegaSota Game Night starts at 6:40 like it does every Tuesday. And we have a lot of chances, a lot of PGL games and cash prizes and stuff during that night. And, of course, you guys did get to play one extra game of Jackpot Hunter last night. And it ended off pretty good for you guys. You definitely cleared house going into today. Because that minor jackpot did give out in that MegaSota Game Night game. So definitely some pretty nice prizes happened during MegaSota Game Night. But for the grand finale, it is Jackpot Jungle. So that's a pretty fun one as well. The must-go prizes do get pretty high in that one. But on the coverall prize, that's already pretty high. It's at $24,000 before anyone even gets enrolled. And you could win that in 54 balls or less. So definitely some nice opportunities for some cash prizes on MegaSota Game Night and Wild Wednesday. But those are our two PGL days, so definitely some cool stuff. But we got our two national days to get into today, and our first one is looking pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's looking pretty fun. It's a National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. I might have to get something for Gordon on the way home. National Do a Grouch a Favor Day is a call to kindness on February 16th. Everyone knows a grouch, and some of us may even be guilty of being one. On February 16th, maybe you can be the one to find the sweeter side of a grouch.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So maybe if you know somebody that's been a little grouchy today or just kind of a grouchy person, maybe you can pick them up a little prize or a little treat or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if they like milkshakes, pick them up a milkshake on the way home.
Yeah, I was about to say, make sure it's, if you're doing them a favor, make sure it's something they actually want being done.
Exactly.
Because
yeah.
this could possibly make the situation worse.
Exactly. If you give a grouchy person something they don't want, they're probably going to be grouchy about it.
Yeah, at that point, like, you know, they might be nice in front, but like, you know, that second you're gone,
the grouchiness continues.
It's like when you get a fruit cake and the first thing you do when they leave is just.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Just Kobe it into the trash can. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must-go prize at $34.20. We got that minor at $69.25, and that major is at $3,290. But so happy National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. So they'll definitely celebrate today and do a grouch a favor. But up next, we got National Almond Day, and this is a pretty cool one. On February 16th each year, National Almond Day recognizes the versatile and healthful almond. This delicious nut is native to the Middle East and thrives in warm, dry climates with mild winters. The day celebrates the benefits and uses of almonds. Definitely some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, almonds are pretty good. I like almonds. Almond butter is good. Almond milk is good.
I was going to say they make your favorite kind of milk.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely some cool stuff.
I don't think I can think of almonds without thinking about those the smokehouse ones.
Oh, like the smoke, like yeah. No, I agree. They are super good.
And I think the flavored ones are just so good.
Yeah, no, they are good.
I think a sriracha one that was amazing.
Yeah, I've had like little packets of those. Those are really good.
Yeah.
I like sriracha sunflower seeds. Those are pretty good too. I know.
I think almonds and pistachios are probably the two nuts that I'll usually eat on their own the most.
Pistachios are good.
Other than like.
Honey roasted peanuts.
Yeah, honey roasted peanuts are top tier.
Yeah, those are like I was literally about to say those are probably like my favorite nut to like eat alone.
Yeah,
like from the package or whatever. Just the honey roasted peanuts are super good.
Yeah, it's just that I can eat so many at a time.
Oh,
though,
it's so bad.
They're just so small, and then I could just like slam down like maybe like half a container of them in no time.
It's a lot of protein.
Yeah, a lot of protein at that point.
That's right.
Especially when I'm finishing one of those big bags of smokehouse almonds today.
Gosh, for real. Yeah, that's right. But we do have a couple winners. We got Justin at Dugout Bar and KK Joe over at Heidi's Bar, both splitting up that must-go prize. Nice job, Justin and KK Joe. But now, happy National Almond Day, everybody. Let's look up a couple of like almond dishes. for today. Maybe we can find some like cool dishes to use almonds with.
Yeah. Are you a do you enjoy almond joys at all?
Yeah, almond joys aren't bad.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know.
They're not bad.
I feel like there's other like candy bars I was less fond of. And whenever someone would give me like, grief for enjoying almond joys, I'd be like, at least it's not like a Mounds or something. It's got the almond in the middle.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the Mounds are, like, it just...
And I like coconut.
I like Mounds, too, but, like, the Almond Joy, it adds the almond into it. I feel like it adds another element to the Mounds.
The problem between, like, Mounds and Almond Joy is when they made the switch to putting the almond in the Mounds, they switched from dark chocolate to milk. And that's the only issue I have.
Oh, true.
If they went to dark chocolate, it'd be better.
Very true. Yeah. No, I feel like dark chocolate with like an almond and coconut, that just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. But let's take a look at 10, or we won't read all of them off, but
we'll
these
check
are
out a
like,
couple.
yeah, we'll check out a few of these almond ideas that we got.
They put sesame seeds on almonds?
Sesame honey roasted almonds.
Actually sounds kind of good.
Interesting. So this recipe dresses up whole almonds to make them the perfect salty sweet snack. Roasting them with a mixture of honey, salt, sesame seeds, and cayenne pepper makes for a crunchy, elevated take on the superfood nut.
Cayenne
Interesting.
pepper.
Yeah, no, I feel like that would
I guess a
probably
little
be
bit
pretty
of heat
good.
with the sweetness. That
Yeah,
makes
with the
sense.
sweet and salty kind of like taste.
Maybe I wouldn't put the sesame seeds on them, but doing like the honey roasted, but then still putting the cayenne pepper on it still.
Yeah, I
That'd be
feel
nice.
like the sesame seeds, but I don't know. I feel like I'd like it. I feel like you get a little bit more honey and like stuff on them. Like if you're mixing in all the mix together, I feel like it will stick to the sesame seeds. So
Now
it will, like,
imagine
make 'em
putting
tasty.
those in like a trail mix.
Oh,
along
yeah.
with like other stuff.
Like little chocolate and M&M pieces,
Yeah,
and like other
some like
things
little like
too.
pretzel sticks and stuff.
Yeah, like honey mustard pretzel sticks or something like that. That'd be a good mix.
Or even just like the honey wheat ones.
Oh, the honey wheat. Yeah, 100%
That's it.
the
That's
honey wheat
the
ones.
honey wheat, yeah.
It'd be good with these because these are like honey roasted.
Yeah.
That'd be super good. But so like, yep, sesame honey roasted almonds or just like honey roasted almonds in general. That's a really good way to just make your almonds. Almond butter, obviously would be pretty cool. You'll just have to like, I think it looks like you'll toast the almonds and then you have to throw them in a food processor and then blend them. So you can't really make it unless you have a food processor. But it says you can even add like cinnamon into it. So if you do have a food processor, maybe you can add a couple spices like cinnamon and nutmeg into it or something and make something cool out of it.
That'd be good.
Or whatever you would put into like almond butter, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool stuff too. It looks almond cashew who made crackers. Let's see, chocolate chip almond flour cookies in a skillet. That'd be pretty good stuff. Yeah, no, I definitely like that.
Dang.
Honey almond granola, maybe.
Now, see, this is where they've got
Yeah,
granola.
no, I agree. Like mixing it into some granola, maybe with some raisins and stuff. That'd be really good. Make it with some cereal or like, you know what I like to do? I like just like putting like granola into like the yogurt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think that's probably the most popular way to do it, and like I think that's probably my favorite way personally.
That's a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Like that with like a cut up banana or even just a banana on the side.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. You could do a gnocchi sauce with almonds. You could even put chocolate almond cake.
Ooh.
Let's
looks
see
almost
what
like a
else.
lava cake.
Vegetarian spinach quiche. Vegetarian quiche.
How?
What?
That
Can you
doesn't
make
make
it with
sense.
the egg? I don't know if I even want to. Well, you
Do
can
you just make them with like substitute eggs?
Yeah, probably. But you can just make regular spinach quiche with an almond crust. That's pretty. Almond crust? That would be pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good. But yeah, those were a couple just random almond recipes for you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot people put them in salads all the time too.
Yeah, no, they are good in salads, to be honest. I feel like if you make like an actual good salad, you throw some almonds in there, like it's a pretty good, pretty healthy salad. But definitely, happy National Almond Day. Almonds are pretty important as a food, so definitely maybe take today, eat something almond related.
Oh yeah.
But we do have the prizes on this game. Unfortunately, we bypassed the major and the minor. Now we got the must-go prize on the table. It's at $20.40. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Twins news to get into. I'm not sure exactly how much stuff we got going on with our Minnesota Twins. Let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, not looking too many things are happening right now, but we do have a winner. We got Becky over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill in Big Lake taking away $20.40. Nice job, Becky. But it doesn't look like too much stuff is happening with our Twins. Spring training is coming up. The first instance of that will be February 26th. We'll be training with the Blue Jays at 1:05 p.m., so that's pretty interesting stuff. And it looks like we'll be doing spring training all the way through early March as well. So yeah, looks like that will be pretty fun. Hopefully, whatchamacallit, we can start making some moves and stuff while we do that. I don't know exactly when the lockout's going to be lifted. Apparently, there's a lot of people are thinking that this season might be delayed or even
Delayed?
Delayed, like somewhat canceled, maybe like shortened or something like that too.
Yeah, I do know that this is an owner-imposed lockout too, so it's going to be a little hard to,
interesting,
especially since we're not hearing anything about it too much.
Yeah, exactly. It isn't. It's a very kind of a weird thing going on. So I don't know. Maybe we can. I guess. Yeah. I mean, there's not really too much we could say about it because there's not too much they've been saying about it. But of course, we'll have to check in with the Twins as they pick up spring training and stuff. Maybe more statements will be coming out about the current situation. But as you guys know, Pilot Games has teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play Twins Win today wherever Pilot Games are played. It's definitely a lot of fun, so definitely check it out. But we only got about a minute and 12 seconds left to get enrolled. Because we got this minor prize at $120. We got this major at $3,333. I feel like that's somehow lucky. And we get that mega prize at over exactly at 100 grand. You can get that in 44 balls. But we do have a little bit of the Twiking zone to get into, and it's what you guys earn points for whenever we play Vikings bingo every day. And we got the players coming in, and I'll let you take them right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking it off in 10th place, holding on to their spot. We have GTZ over at the Midi. He's sitting at 45,000 points. In 9th place, we have Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue, only 1,000 points ahead of GTZ at 46,000 points. In 8th place is SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids at 51,000 points. In 7th place is Steve, also holding on to a spot over at our place on 3rd at 52,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back, we have Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar at 63,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, we have Brizo over at Atomic Star Tavern at 65,000 points. In 4th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon at 66,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 6th, making a good jump forward is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven at 69,000 points. And in 2nd place, over at American Legion Fridley, we have Scrub Eye sitting at 79,000 points. In 1st place is Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, only 2,000 points ahead of him at 81,000 points. They've been 2,000 points between each other for a little while now.
Yeah,
it seems that they just kind of want to keep things a little even.
Yeah, no, it is definitely looking like it. Maybe just kind of having a nice time jogging in the front of the standings.
Yeah.
But of course,
it's like a victory lap.
Oh,
almost.
yeah, exactly. But definitely good job to all of those players in the top 10 in general. You guys are all doing really good. But we got some location standings to get into. And but before we do, though, we do have these prizes up on the board right here. We got that minor in 52 balls or less. We got the major in 48 balls or less. We got that Musco prize at $22.20. But now for the locations, we got in 10th place, VFW Blaine with 53,000 points. Now in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 55,000 points. In 7th place, it's a two-way tie between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, both of them with 75,000 points. Now in 5th place, we got another two-way tie between Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar in Goodhue with 82,000 points. In 4th place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 113,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 118,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 133,000 points. And in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park with 237,000 points. Ooh. Yep, so definitely some cool stuff for these locations and these players. You guys are all doing really good in these top 10s. But we got a little bit of E-Tab stuff to talk about. Right now we're listening to The Bachelorette Party. It's a pretty fun one, so definitely check it out. But if you don't feel like playing Bachelorette Party, then don't worry about it, because we here at Pilot Games, we have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games you guys can try out. Play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. But we do have a winner on this game.
Yeah, we got Raj over at VFW St. Cloud taking home that $22 Musco prize. Good job.
Nice job, Raj. But of course, so play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. And they all have kind of very unique themes and stuff to them too. So they're all a lot of fun. Definitely check them out. Let us know which one is your favorite. And if you comment on any of the streams on this broadcast, we will send you out a little bit of luck, even if you're checking in just to say hi or something like that. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. We'll send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck. But we have the E-Tab side of things, the bingo side of things, and of course the PGL side of things as well.
Oh, yeah. That is our Pilot Gambling League. Please sign up at pgl.world, and you can become a member of that league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. You get to be in our PGL standings if you come out and play tonight for Wild Wednesday, earn some points, and possibly get on those standings. But when you also join, you get to be on our new PGL member spotlight, where we give you guys a little bit of extra luck.
That's right. That's right. And these people did exactly just that. They just signed up recently. And these people include Susie D, SAS 1969, MD Van. We got Nikki with the Y, Hotshot, Big D 67, and we got Sunshine wrapping up the list. Definitely a lot of cool players out there.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you guys can get some big jackpots while you guys are, have that beginner's luck flowing. But of course, we got the PGL standings to get into as well. And these players have been insane in the top 10s. And I'll let you take them right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Kicking off in 10th place is Kick Your Arizona, holding the spot over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill at 345,000 points. In 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon at 347,000 points. 8th place is going to be Wet Sand over at Duffy's Bar and Grill at 356,000 points. At 445,000 points at Eagles Austin is 7th place Sarah Honey. In 6th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville at 451,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, making a little bit of a jump back, sadly, is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert at 457,000 points. In 4th place, previously in 5th, jumping up a little bit, we have Forget You D over at VFW Austin at 476,000 points. Now in 3rd place, we have Bryzo from Atomic Star Tavern at 498,000 points. He was previously in 4th place, made a good jump forward. But in 2nd place, we have Keith over at Billy's Roxford at 570,000 points. Now, we have 1st place Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post at 679,000 points with a very commanding lead.
Yeah, very true. Definitely good job to all of those players. But we do have this game rolling in. We got this Musco prize at $26. That minor prize is at $155 in 56 balls or less this game. And we got that major at $3,359 in 48 balls or less. So definitely some good prizes on this game. But nice job to all those players in the top 10s of the Twiking Zone. But these locations, or not the Twiking Zone, of the PGL standings, I should say. And these locations for the PGL standings, we got in 10th place, was in 7th place, got booted up a little bit. It's Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 1,183,000 points. Now another person getting kicked back a little bit. We got was in 6th place, now in 9th place, VFW Austin with 1,259,000 points. In 8th place was in 9th place, so actually got bumped up a spot. We got Billy's Rockford with 1,264,000 points. In 7th place was in 10th place. We got Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,277,000 points. In 6th place, coming from outside of the standings, we got LJ's in Miltona with 1,304,000 points. In 5th place, was in 4th place, we got American Legion Cleveland with 1,435,000 points. In 4th place, was in 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern Mankato getting booted out of the top 3 into 4th place. They have 1,585,000 points. Now in third place, actually rose all the way from fifth place, we have VFW Northfield with 1,592,000 points. Now in second place, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,868,000 points. And in first place, we got the first member of the 2 million point club. But before I go further, we got a winner.
Yeah, we have Hotness over at Cornerstone, Cornerstone Pub in Prime, Wyoming, taking home that $26 Musco prize. Good job.
That's an awesome job. Nice job, Hotness. But of course, in first place, it is none other than Neeson's Gaylord over in Gaylord with 2,208,000 points. That is some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, I knew that they were going to be able to get into the 2 million point club last night, but I didn't know they were going to be able to add another 200,000 points onto that.
Exactly. No, I mean, it was, they did a pretty crazy amount of points last night, definitely.
With this rate, I think Third Rail Bar and Grill might actually be able to make it into the 2 million point club as well.
Yeah, no,
tonight.
I mean, with the way they're looking, I mean, they only need 132,000 more points.
And they earned more than that last night. So
yeah, no, very true. So they could definitely make a run at it. So if you're playing at Third Rail Bar and Grill, and if you plan to play tonight, definitely, rep them right and try and win some more PTL points tonight and get into that 2 million point club.
Oh, yeah.
But good job to all the locations and all the players. You guys are all doing really great stuff in those PTL standings. But we got a little bit of Minnesota Wild news to get into. While you guys are getting into this next tournament, you only have about a minute and a half left to get enrolled. But we got this minor jackpot of over $200 now. That means it's at 56 balls or less for this game. But if it does not go out this game, it will go into the next game at 60 balls or less. And we got this major jackpot at $3,400. You can get that in 48 balls or less. And we got and of course now we got the wild news to get into. We are 30-11 and we're 30-11-3 on the season, and we got some pretty awesome stuff that just happened against the Red Wings.
Rookie Matt Boldy had his first career hat trick and added an assist to lead the Minnesota Wild to a 7-4 win over the Detroit Red Wings on Monday night. Kirill Kaprizov had 2 goals. Joel Eriksson Ek and Ryan Hartman also scored, and Matt Zuccarello added 3 assists for Minnesota, which rallied from a 2-goal deficit early in the first period. The Wild are 11-1-1 since January 6th and have won 6 in a row at home. Kaapo Kokkonen made 30 more saves for Minnesota. It looks like they're going to be playing against the Jets.
Yeah, we'll be playing against the Winnipeg Jets. The puck line is going to be -1.5. The money line is going to be -134, with the over/under being +6.
Ooh.
That's pretty crazy. So +6. So the
Yeah,
over/under. So they think that there's going to be over 6 goals. That's going to be the bet. I think. Let's see. I think. What do you? All right. So for the over/under, what do you think is going to be the total amount of points that's going to be scored?
Let's see.
So,
I know they did just play the Jets pretty recently too. And I think it was actually a decently scoring game.
Yeah, let's take a look at what that last game was so we can maybe get a little bit. It was 2-0. So we didn't score any, and they scored 2 against us.
But
that was the last game we played.
Let's see.
Let's take a look at any.
That was the postponed game that made it.
We had a couple postponed games against them.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
Yeah, we played them 7-1 earlier in the season.
So I guess that lines up more with the stats with the over/under that we were seeing. Yeah, I think the total is going to be around I think the total amount of points scored are going to be 8, 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty high
maybe not
scoring
9.
game.
Maybe not 9. But I mean, yeah, maybe max total scored. It's going to be 8.
Okay, so 8 total points.
Yeah, 9.
What do you think is going to be the point total? Who do you think is going to be scoring what points? Do you think it's going to be the Wild winning?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. How many points do you think they're scoring then? What do you think it's going to be like? So 9 total points. How do you think that's going to be divvied up?
Like a 5-4.
5-4. Okay, so pretty decent, a pretty high scoring game. 5-4. That'd be a very exciting game to watch.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put it at. I think I'm gonna go with the under on this one. I think it's gonna be a total of 4 points, and I think that the Wild are gonna win 3-1. I think that's going to be the story of the game. So I think that will be a pretty fun. I mean, either way, it's going to be a very fun matchup. We've kind of split up the games against them so far this season.
Yeah, I think both of the times it seemed to be like one-sided games on either side both times. So this time I'm hoping for more of like an actual
kind of competitive game. Yeah, 100%. But we do have a winner. It's Player over at Charlie Neeson's Bar in Henderson taking away that must-go prize of $40.80. Nice job, Player. But now getting into this next game, we do have that minor prize at 60 balls or less to win. So you definitely want to get enrolled for this next game because, I mean, hey, these prizes are going to be pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. That minor is at 60 balls or less. It's at $280 and rising as well. That major is now over $3,400. You can get that one in 48 balls or less. But yeah, so definitely that game will be really good tonight. And of course, it will be a Wild Wednesday tonight. So just a little bit of extra luck for a Wild. You can see it right here. And we got the Let's Go Wild up here because it is a Wild Wednesday. That's right. And so it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get the W in against them on this faded Wild Wednesday. But as you guys know, Pilot Games has teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game Let's Go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota bar. It's definitely a lot of fun, so check it out and let us know what you think. But we do have a little fishing report to get in for you guys. And this is coming from the Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly on February 16th, 2022. On the Rainy River, as most fish the lake this time of the year, there are some walleyes being caught on the river, primarily in the mornings and evenings. As there is current, you need to know where ice is good, etc. Gold, glow colors, and orange are working well. A jig and minnow close to the bottom has been effective. The snowmobile trail is groomed and staked from Baudette to Wheeler's Point and continuing up to the Angle. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So definitely keep all that in mind, I guess. And hopefully you guys continue to have a good season of ice fishing. And let's see, when is the weather supposed to start turning in Minnesota? Ice fishing season, Minnesota.
I'm not sure. I know we're having kind of a freak warm day today here.
Oh yeah, it is a pretty freaky warm day today.
I saw
pretty
that
crazy.
it's gonna be like 40, like 45, all the way into like past like 8 o'clock. Just crazy.
So I'm guessing probably ice fishing will probably start weaning in like March.
Yeah,
and it will probably stop in April.
That's around usually when it stops over here.
Yeah. I'm guessing that'll probably when it'll stop. Especially when we'll start like slowing up is definitely gonna be March.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing there's no way it's gonna, especially with the way the weather has been recently. I don't see ice gonna be thick enough for to continue ice fishing in April. That would be pretty surprising.
No.
But of course we do have this. We got some pretty nice prizes on this game. We got that minor at over $300. You can get that in 60 balls or less. We got that must-go prize at $80.40, and of course that major, that's at $3,400. You can get that in 48 balls or less. But just a reminder, when you guys are playing Pilot Games, definitely share those picks with us. We love seeing you guys winning prizes, and even if you're not winning jackpots, we just love seeing you guys playing Pilot Games and having fun with your friends and family, or even just your favorite bartender as well. So definitely, if you have any pictures of you guys playing Pilot Games or winning jackpots, definitely share those pictures on Facebook with us by posting it with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can just message us directly, or you can also email us directly at Pilot Games or not at Pilot Games. You can email us directly at jackpots@pilotgames.com. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. We do have a little player picture lined up already, and they won a pretty decent jackpot, if I remember correctly. Yeah, $13,525. Definitely a happy night for those three. Love to see jackpots like that go out to our players and stuff.
Yeah, there's no way the night doesn't get better from there.
100%. So nice job to you guys winning that jackpot. And definitely emulate those people and send in a little picture whenever you win some prizes. We love seeing them. But as we click up on this game, we are going past the major that was at $3,400. So we'll be moving on to the next game, but we still have the minor and must-go prize on the table. Let's see, the scroller is saying we're 6 balls away, but it does lie sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see. Let's see, 2 balls away now. Can we do it? 60 balls. We're going to have to do it right here. Not looking. Oh,
Hey,
there it is.
oops.
Oops. Oh, oops, it is over at Flagship Isle. Nice job. I thought it was about to click over on that 61st ball, but oops was able to take it away just in the nick of time. That is $386 and, of course, 90 cents on top of that for you. Nice job. Oops over at Flagship and Isle. That was a nice one. Just sweeping it right away at the last second.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, definitely nice move right there. But we will be getting enrolled into this next game still. And we got 2 minutes left to do so. This minor will be reset for the next game. It will start clicking up, though, as you guys get enrolled. And that major jackpot's at $3,499. And, of course, that mega is chilling in the background. It's at 44 balls to win, and it's at 100 grand. But, of course, so while you guys are getting enrolled, we have a little bit of Vikings news to get into. And we have a little snippet to talk about a certain elite quarterback that's out and about.
Yeah, it looks like we have a couple people we're talking about that are going to be pretty interesting. We have Deshaun Watson, who's currently eyeing the Buccaneers and Vikings as potential destinations despite uncertain NFL future. Per a report, the Buccaneers are a logical fit from a football standpoint. With Tom Brady retiring, Coach Bruce Arians figures to pursue a quick fix at quarterback to capitalize on what appears to be a suddenly shrinking championship window. 2 years after the team won the Super Bowl, Tampa Bay has also been linked to the Seahawks' Russell Wilson, despite a tight 2022 salary cap situation.
Wow, interesting stuff. I mean, I definitely could see Deshaun Watson going to the Buccaneers, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if that legal situation gets cleared up and stuff, I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's going to want to take him with that kind of legal situation.
No.
Also, even if he's not going to be able to play
No.
because of it. So definitely some interesting stuff going on. It's very confusing how this whole situation is just being handled too. There's no other stuff going on with it. So definitely we'll have to wait and see how that kind of shapes up and stuff.
Yeah.
But as it is now, Deshaun Watson is still dealing with that legal stuff and is not able to play in the NFL right now. But yeah, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that shapes up. Until then, he is still on the Texans in a very limited role, not able to do anything on the field. So he has been apparently eyeing the Vikings or Buccaneers as other locations, though. The Vikings, on the other hand, have Kirk Cousins under contract for just one more new season. New coach Kevin O'Connell reportedly endorsed Cousins in their interview process, having previously worked with the quarterback in Washington. But new general manager Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah could save $35 million by trading the veteran this offseason. The thing is with Kirk Cousins is that he's a good quarterback, maybe even an elite quarterback. Is he elite enough to be worth spending $35 million on in a season?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like he doesn't lose us games, but at what point does his $35 million kind of stop us from having winning seasons?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By being unable to get more players or more talented players on the roster and being unable to make more moves, trades and signings and stuff like that too. It definitely does clog up certain parts of team building and stuff. So definitely I'm going to have to fix that either by, giving him an extension and, extending his cap hit over the years so we don't have to pay him $35 million in one season. That is an option that we could do. I'm guessing that's probably what the Vikings are going to do with them just because they don't want to get rid of Kirk Cousins. It's going to be hard to trade him. as well. And also it's going to be hard to trade him and get like somebody better than him. You know what I mean, for his like contract and stuff.
Yeah, without at least giving up, much
Exactly.
more.
Giving up other stuff as well. Exactly. So definitely very interesting stuff. I mean, I think honestly, if we did get Deshaun Watson, if all that stuff was able to be cleared up and he could just actually play on the field, if we got Deshaun Watson and then traded Kirk Cousins somewhere, I was actually talking to Ian about this earlier.
Yeah.
If we traded Kirk Cousins to Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers, we traded him to the Buccaneers because Tom Brady was just playing there. Kirk Cousins will fit in perfectly in that system. So if we traded him there and then took like a couple defensive players or something from the roster, that'd be a really nice trade. Maybe some picks as well. But we do have a winner. It's BJM over at McBee's on the Lake. Taking away $25.40. Nice job, BJM. But yeah, so I think that'd be a pretty interesting way of doing things. Deshaun Watson would be able to work with our tattered O-line a lot better than Kirk Cousins does, and he'd be able to make our offense a lot more dynamic and stuff like that, and just being a much better offensive player in general. Deshaun Watson, he would definitely make our offense pretty crazy. Other than that, though, I think, and also just being able to get value out of a Kirk Cousins trade on top of that, that would definitely make our team better all around. So, I mean, and also just being able to not spend as much money on Kirk Cousins, too. But you also have to think we might be spending that same amount of money on Deshaun Watson as well.
Yeah, probably.
He's a very expensive quarterback, too.
Yeah.
But definitely some cool stuff going on with our Vikings. They did officially announce that Kevin O'Connell is the new head coach. So I'm glad that is now officially set in stone.
Nice.
It's really good to know. But other than that, let's take a look. People are reacting positively to the Kevin O'Connell hire. Just seeing more things about Deshaun Watson wanting the Buccaneers or Vikings as potential destinations. But let's see, other than that, not too much going on with our Vikings, other than that type of stuff. But, okay, wait, it does look like we have Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah making a statement on the hiring of Kevin O'Connell. So it looks like Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, the new general manager, said, "As I spent time with Kevin during the interview process, it became immediately clear he will be a great partner in building this football team for long-term success. He understands what is critical to leading a team that wins at the highest level, and he has an ability to simplify the complex, which will help us in problem solving in all football areas. He's a genuinely positive person who will help create a high energy internal environment." So definitely some cool stuff. Hopefully it's all correct, and he will help us in building a long-term good team. But yeah, head coach Kevin O'Connell, he has 12 seasons of NFL experience, 5 as an NFL player, with 7 as a coach now. So definitely some cool stuff. Hopefully he ends up being one of those just great generational young quarterbacks. That'll definitely be some cool stuff. But I think as of now, our Vikings are sitting in a pretty good spot regarding our staff and stuff. I know we were also taking a look at other people for our coordinator positions too. Running backs coach for the Rams, I forget his name, but he is the running backs coach for the Rams. We were thinking of getting him in as the offensive coordinator, so that would be pretty interesting. Getting more people from Kevin O'Connell's kind of area, that would be pretty cool. But as you guys know, Pilot Games has teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in the skull bonus to win some big prizes. So definitely go ahead and do that. Let us know what you think. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must-go prize at $22.60. We got that minor at $60 and 52 balls or less. We got that major at $3,528 and 48 balls or less. But we got some jackpot hunter standings to get into, and I'll let you take them right off the bat.
Oh yeah, kicking off in 10th place, we have 2A Girl over at Maurer Brothers Liquor at 26,000 points. In 9th place is Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill at 27,000 points. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon at 28,000 points. And in 7th place, previously in 6th, getting kicked back a bit, we have Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 at 29,000 points. So there's only 3,000 points in between 10th and 7th place, which is really crazy. But we do have 6th place previously in 5th, getting pushed back a bit, Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill at 32,000 points. Now in 5th place, who pushed them back is Kimmy over at Nissan Legion. She was previously in 6th place. She's sitting at 33,000 points, 1,000 points ahead of Brother Nat. Now in 4th place, we have Not Lucky over at Corner Bar Good Hugh, holding his spot at 41,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Bull over at Corner Bar Good Hugh at 46,000 points. At 57,000 points, in 2nd place, we have Kev over at the Deer Stand. And in 1st place is Bobo over at Corner Bar Good Hugh at 60,000 points. Wow.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Good job to all of those players in the Jackpot Hunter standings. You guys are doing some pretty awesome stuff, but we do have, there it is, 62 balls, 63 now. Let's see what ball count we're going to give it out there. It is Tracy over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl, getting that must-go prize of $22.60. Nice job, Tracy. But we do now have the location standings to get into for Jackpot Hunter. And I'll start it off in 10th place. It is a two-way tie between Don's Corner Bar and Dundas and Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights. They both have 36,000 points in 10th place. But now in 9th place, we got the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 40,000 points. In 7th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 41,000 points. And in 6th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000 points. In 5th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 49,000 points. In 4th place, we got Shankaboom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 50,000 points. And in 3rd place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 54,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000 points. And in 1st place, helming up the standings with quite a lead, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 158,000 points. 100,000 points of the nearest player, or location, which is 2nd place. Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl. It's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, definitely nice job, Corner Bar and Goodhue, and nice job to the rest of the standings, including the players. You guys are all doing some pretty good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But we got some celebrity birthdays to get into now, and we got some pretty good ones today.
Oh, yeah, kicking off, born in 1959, we have John McEnroe, American tennis player. He was in the U.S. Open from 1979 to 1981 and in 1984. And he was in the Wimbledon from in 1981, 1983, and 1984. So a very prolific player, it seems like. Seemed to have a really good career, really solid.
Yeah, no, John Mac. I forgot how you pronounce his last name. I think it's like McEnroe.
Is it McEnroe?
McEnroe. Yeah, I think it's McEnroe. But John McEnroe, he's like, I think, considered one of the greatest of all time as a tennis player.
I never really got too far into tennis.
But he's you'll definitely recognize him. He's
I've
very
seen him.
popular.
Yeah,
he's a very popular dude. Considered one of the best.
Really crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, he's been one of the greatest tennis players for like a very, very long time.
God, I like when he had that with that permed hair. Kind of looked like Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, no, he literally looks like whatchamacallit, like a rock star. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But definitely happy birthday to John McEnroe or McEnroe. That is definitely some pretty cool stuff. Let's see. I think he's definitely made cameos like on movies and stuff.
Has he?
Yeah, he's been in a lot of like random things.
He was in Mr. Deeds.
That's funny. Mr. Deeds. I think Wimbledon was like a movie about him, I think, so I think that might be why.
That would make some sense.
He made an appearance in Jack and Jill. That's an Adam Sandler movie.
He's in 3 different Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's mostly the like type of movie he cameos in. Like, it's just like kind of random, like comedies and stuff.
Do you think
that.
for 3 movies straight, Adam Sandler is just like, hey, you want to be in a movie?
It's like, hey, can you like come and like make this joke funny?
It's actually they just actually ask him when there's like they don't have enough extras or something.
Yeah.
No,
they literally just
have
him be an extra. Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's funny. But definitely happy birthday to John McEnroe. That's pretty cool. But up next, born in 1972, we got Jerome Bettis. They're an American NFL running back, and I think for most of their career played with the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is also they're an all-time NFL player. Jerome Bettis is pretty crazy.
Wow.
They were big.
What
I
a
think.
tank.
Yeah, they were a running back.
Oh,
the bus.
No. The
in
bus.
his running style. He was selected 10th overall in the draft.
By the Rams.
He was 251 pounds at 5'11". Oh my goodness, that is crazy. And that was like all muscle under there too. That dude is big. That is insane. I gotta see his stats. So he played, he played with the Rams for the first few seasons of his career. Was all pro, and then he played with the Steelers for most of his, for the rest of his career. Looks like, wow.
Yeah, played 2 seasons with the Rams.
Wow. He consistently got over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy on not that many attempts.
I'm only seeing like 2 or 3 seasons where he didn't.
That's pretty crazy. Consistently getting over 3.5 yards. Consistently getting over 4 yards an attempt.
Wow.
That's some pretty crazy. That's pretty intense. I mean, not intense, but I mean, that's pretty, whatchamacallit, impressive, I mean.
Yeah.
11 touchdowns one year, 13 touchdowns another year, but we got a couple winners. We got Paul P. at McPete's Sports Bar and Sirius over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl, both splitting up that must-go prize of $17.20. But yeah, Jerome Bettis, that's definitely some pretty cool stuff. Very big dude. Yeah, I mean, 100% earned his nickname, The Bus.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, happy birthday, The Bus.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely very happy birthday. But up next, we got an American actor.
Yeah, we have, born in 1974, is it
I think
Mahershala?
I think it's, yeah, like Mahershala.
Mahershala Ali, American actor. They were in Moonlight and Green Book.
Yeah, definitely some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. It's the main character of Moonlight.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Oh no, it isn't the main character of Moonlight. This is like one of the supporting actors in Moonlight. And this guy, super talented actor too. I like him. Yeah, he's been in quite a few things. I think he's gonna be in the new Blade. He's been in like a couple random movies too. Like he's always like in a supporting role.
I do remember him from the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the He's gonna be in the Batman.
Yeah, he's gonna be the new Batman. Let's see. He was in Eternals. What other movies was he in? Because like this dude, I've seen him in a lot of movies.
He was one of the like lead people in Eternals. Not one of the leads, but one of the supporting people that you see often, I believe.
Interesting. But yeah, this dude is pretty cool. I've seen him in quite a few movies though, I should say. Yeah, definitely some pretty cool stuff. I feel like he's kind of like a very rising actor even now. So
honestly,
he'll probably be in some even more new movies coming out.
Is that his haircut that he has for Blade? Because that actually,
this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he actually does like very much look like
Wesley
Snipes. Yeah.
In that,
yeah,
like,
in that specific picture.
Yeah, with that specific angle and haircut.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I could totally see
it's kind of like how
maybe it like bulks up a little bit.
It's kind of like like when some actors like when they do like a role of like a famous person and they actually end up looking like them fairly.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that one dude in what's
that Pamela and
whatchamacallit, Becky. Not Bucky.
Yeah.
What's
Pam
his
and
name?
Tommy. Yeah. Bucky?
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, that's what's his actual name?
Yeah. Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan. I know, because like Stan is an odd last name.
Yeah, it's a cool name though, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, but Sebastian Stan is Tommy Lee. Not Tommy. Did I just say Tommy Lee, the actor?
Oh, I was just about to look up something. Totally forgot what I was gonna.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna say. No, that's totally fine. Whatchamacallit, but yeah, definitely some cool stuff.
Is it an actor who looks like a famous person?
Yes, actor that looks like a famous person. I was literally thinking of like a certain one of that actor that looks like.
It's two different people that look exactly like.
Straight Outta Compton. The dude that played Ice Cube.
Does he look like young Ice Cube?
He literally looks exactly like young Ice Cube.
Oh, wow.
Like if you look him up, he like yeah. No, it's insane. If you look up Straight Outta Compton, the movie, and look up the dude who played Ice Cube, look at him in the movie, and he looks straight up like a young Ice Cube. It is insane.
It's very close. Or have you seen the how the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers looks exactly like Will Ferrell?
No, how? What? The drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah. They get it all the time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's up there. It's literally no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
They're
my
the same
gosh.
person.
They do look the same. What?
They're the same person.
Why is that real? Oh my god, why do they
could be
actually
twin
look
brothers.
the same? They literally could be twin brothers. And like they have like the same like facial, like how their face rests, they literally have the same like facial expressions.
If only like they grew facial hair the same. We haven't seen them both have the same facial hair at the same time.
Very true. Yeah, Will Ferrell doesn't really grow out his facial hair ever. So that, oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That is so fun. I literally have never seen, like, I've never made the, like, I've never seen this in my brain. I've never, like, made this connection. That is so funny to me. But we do have a couple winners. We got one winner. It's Raj over at VFW St. Cloud, taking away the must-go prize of $19.80. Nice job, Raj. But yeah, so that was some funny stuff with Will Ferrell and the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Definitely look him up right now. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, Will Ferrell, if you guys want to see like just twins. It is hilarious. But up next on the celebrity birthdays though, we got born in 1989, Elizabeth Olsen. She's an American actress. Ooh, I'm choking on my words. She's an American actress. She was Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. What is that from? She in the Avenger film, she was Scarlet Witch. Is that one of the movies she did?
I don't know.
Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. Was that her name or something? No, it's a movie. Okay. It came out in 2011. Have I not heard of this? I don't think I've heard of this. It's an American thriller starring Elizabeth Olsen, John Hawkes, Sarah Paulson is in it. She's a pretty big actor as well.
Yeah.
Julia Garner is in it. Hugh Dancy, and Christopher Abbott. Let's see.
Interesting.
So it looks like Interesting. So.
Oh, it's like her escaping it.
Yeah, it's like a thriller movie, and she escapes a cult, but like she gets like flashbacks to it and stuff, and yeah, apparently like about like I don't know, it's about a cult though. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know much about this movie. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I would never attribute Elizabeth Olsen to this movie.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit of independent research into it and see how good it is. But it is rated very well, though. It's almost a 7 out of 10 on IMDb, which isn't bad. It's a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes as well. I mean, that's not bad at all. But
No.
Elizabeth Olsen, I mean, what actual movies has she been in? She was in WandaVision. She was obviously in the Avengers movies. She was in that Old Boy movie that I remember that being pretty popular. Wind River. She was in that one that had Jeremy Renner in it.
Yeah, that one is actually really good.
Yeah, I heard really good stuff about that one.
When they're her and Jeremy Renner actually they do really good off of each other in other movies.
I'm not surprised by that. I feel like Jeremy Renner is like a very good like duo or supporting actor.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but and then we see let's see, who else do we got? Mary-Kate Ashley, she did. Oh yeah, it's Mary-Kate. I forgot that was the Olsen.
Yeah, because she's the sister of the Olsen twins.
That's right. That's right. That's fun. Was she in it?
No,
Mary-Kate
they're not
Ashley?
triplets. No.
No, they're not triplets. But was she like in it?
In the show?
I guess she was.
Well, she's got to be in it somewhere. She lived with them.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a show about them.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
but the Jonas Brothers didn't have Frankie Jonas.
Wait, but is this like an actual show about like their life, or is this
I
like?
think it might be a.
Is it just like a?
I don't know much about the Olsen family, so.
I don't either.
So it's music videos.
Oh.
With Bill Clinton in it. Interesting. So it's
playing the sax.
Playing the saxophone. That's funny. Interesting. So it was like an ABC TV series, apparently.
Okay. And she's just like maybe in the background somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Well, Bill Clinton plays the sax in their home or
Funny
something.
stuff.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely some pretty funny stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen, it's her birthday today, born in 1989 on this day. But that's some pretty cool stuff. But up next, we do have a very popular singer and songwriter.
Yeah, born in 1990. We have the weekend. Born Abel Tesfaye. He's a Canadian pop and R&B singer, songwriter. He did After Hours and Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure right now, he's #1 in the world right now. It's #1 streamed on Spotify and stuff like that. He's a very big artist. Coming from out of Toronto too. Him and Drake are kind of like very big into they're the biggest two Toronto artists, and it's crazy. I didn't even realize that The Weeknd was that big globally. Because he's #1 in the world right now.
Really?
Yeah, he is a huge pop sensation. It's crazy. I didn't realize he was that big. After he released this new album. I forget the name of it, but he shot up and just became the most streamed artist in the world.
And good for him.
Yeah, no, definitely good for him. But we do have a couple winners. We got Mama Bit and J Man's B Money. Let's see, Mama Bit at Broadway Pizza Blaine, J Man's at Applebee's in Monticello, and B Money at Surfside Bar and Grill. All of them are splitting up that must-go prize of $28.80. Nice job, the three of you. But, happy birthday, The Weeknd. That's some pretty cool stuff. I have quite a few Weeknd songs downloaded. He's a pretty talented dude. Definitely has a good voice and stuff as well. Also a pretty good performer, too. He did have a weird Super Bowl halftime
His
show,
Super Bowl was interesting. When I saw him in the stands and stuff, I was like, and then didn't he? It was all on his own dime, wasn't it? That he paid for everything?
Yeah, he paid for a lot of it on his own.
Which
and
kind of made sense because it did look like a lot of cardboard boxes in the stands to make the buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and it was kind of
cool.
It was weird because he just kept going through this room of mirrors, and it was just kind of very odd.
Yeah, he
kind
of reminded me of when I was at a county fair and I got lost in one of those one time when I was 4.
Yeah, no, it was a very odd it wasn't the best halftime show ever, but it wasn't the worst halftime show ever.
No, I've definitely seen worse.
I feel like there's definitely worse. Honestly, I think the halftime show this year was really good.
I liked this year's halftime show.
I thought it was really good. I think they did really good with their performances, and the song choices were really good too.
Yeah.
And the set itself was really good. I think my favorite was probably Mary J. Blige. I think she was definitely my favorite. She had a really good performance.
Yeah.
Least favorite might have to be Dr. Dre. And I'm only gonna say Dr. Dre just because he was just kind of standing around. Yeah, he was just kind of standing around And then, meanwhile, Snoop Dogg was actually going around and doing stuff, and he was doing
but
stuff.
Snoop Dogg, his what he was wearing, it looked like the coolest carpet I had ever seen.
Oh yeah,
I would carpet my house with what he had on.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It was definitely some pretty cool stuff on.
And then 50 Cent hanging down from the.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Dude, I honestly I barely recognized him. I was like, the dude was pretty big, but the dude is big in more ways than one though. Because if you look before he pulls them, before he's hanging upside down, he just pulls himself right up and just hangs down from the bar. It's the dude is so strong. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he got himself up there and he was hanging there before they panned down to him, and he started off singing like that.
I'm just saying, I'm having a lot more trouble getting myself up and down from that low bar.
I'm not moving 50, and especially at his weight to have the strength to pull himself up. Clearly, it's not like he's just laying around doing nothing.
Exactly.
That's that's
just
being
good.
That's working big.
Exactly.
That's having the meat and potatoes kind of
100%. Just eating lobster and butter for every meal type of thing.
Yeah.
But
benching 300 right after.
Yeah, for real. But definitely some cool stuff from the halftime show.
Oh yeah.
But all around was pretty fun. But yeah, happy birthday The Weeknd though. Born in 1990 today. But up next for our last celebrity birthday, we got born in 2335. Geordie LaForge. They were a character on Star Trek Next Generation. Let's take a look because I'm not recognizing them purely by name.
I thought it was Geordie.
Yeah, I really only recognize characters from Deep Space Nine. That is That's the one I
Is
did.
this Next Generation?
Oh, yeah, no, this guy, he's I'm pretty sure he's blind, and that's why he has this visor
he
on.
is.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's actually one of my favorite characters. That's funny.
And I was just always surprised that he was able to get all the way to yellow.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Without
really.
getting sucked out into a vacuum.
Literally was like actually able to survive the red shirt.
Yeah, long enough.
Yeah, that's some pretty cool stuff. So
you
let's
either
see.
die a red shirt or live long enough to see yourself become a yellow.
Literally, he was promoted. Blah, blah. Yeah, that's super cool stuff. Let's see what his visor is about. It was a crescent moon shaped device. And allowed him to see throughout the electromagnetic spectrum from heat and infrared through light and radio waves. Okay, so cool. So he was blind as a character, but the visor that he had like connected to his brain waves and allowed him to see through like the electromagnetic spectrum.
Interesting.
By seeing like infrared and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
this man just walking around seeing like the Predator.
Yeah.
You think you ever think he was
Yeah,
like
he's
walking around
literally
the,
seeing what the Predator saw in
you
the
ever think he
movies.
was like you ever think he was like walking around like on the ship just going like
Yeah, they're just clicking and stuff. Literally, that'd be
just
funny.
making like the clicking sounds and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh man.
But yeah, that'd be definitely funny. But happy birthday to Mr. Star Trek man, born in 2335 today. But we do have a winner. It's Tammy over at Neeson's Gaylord and Polly P over at McPete's Sports Bar. Both of them splitting up that must-go prize of $30. But we do have a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into now, and really good Timberwolves news too,
Yeah.
because we're 31-27 on the season, so really good stuff happening. But Karl Anthony Towns had 39 points and 15 rebounds, with D'Angelo Russell adding 18 points and 11 assists. And the Minnesota Timberwolves ended up coming back to beat the Charlotte Hornets 126-120 in overtime on Tuesday night. Minnesota came back from a 13-point deficit in the fourth quarter, but Miles Bridges ended up tying the game for Charlotte with a three-pointer and a free throw in the final minute. Russell's last-second three was off the mark, though, which ended up forcing overtime. Karl Anthony Towns released a statement after the game. He said, "You call yourself a superstar, you got to act like a superstar." He scored 7 points to lead the way in overtime, and he continued to say, though, the game wasn't going my way. I didn't have it, but I better find it if we're going to win this game. Definitely. You better find a way to win the game. That's how you win the game.
Yeah.
But nice job, Karl Anthony Towns. He was clutch last night, and it was awesome stuff. But we do have another game tonight. Ooh. It's against the Toronto Raptors. And the Toronto Raptors, I mean, they're doing pretty good this season too. They got a real promising young room of players in there. They're 31-25 compared to our 31-27. So yeah, they're definitely doing pretty good for themselves. They're right where we are in the Western Conference. They're in 7th place in the Eastern Conference, with us in 7th place in the Western Conference.
Ooh.
And honestly, I kind of see a lot of parallels between us and the Raptors as well. Them with their promising young players, with their lottery pick in Scotty Barnes. They got a lot of younger players leading the team too, with like Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, as well as a couple other players they have too. I mean, just really nice team that they got over there. So that'll be an exciting game to watch. OG Anunoby is one of their other players that they have that is real young. Gary Trent Jr. is another good player that they got. So, yeah, I think definitely will be a game worth watching. Yuta Watanabe, he's okay. So, yeah, Yuta Watanabe is another player. That is actually, if you guys wanted to know, Yuta Watanabe is the player that Anthony Edwards yammed it on last season when he was a rookie. He absolutely murdered this man coming from the sideline. He literally drove in from a corner three and just killed him. Oh my gosh, it was one of the craziest dunks I've ever seen. I'm sure if you're a Timberwolves fan, you've seen it, but yeah, this is the dude that he dunked on, Yuta Watanabe.
Poor guy.
And that's funny. I'm pretty sure Yuta Watanabe is named after a former player, I feel like. Yuta Watanabe. I feel like he used to be an older player. Maybe as Yuta Tubus. That's who I'm thinking of. Yuta Tabus was also an older player. He played in the NBA as well. He was one of the shortest players in NBA history, as well as the first Japanese player to ever play an NBA game.
Wow.
And yeah, Yuta Tabus, super cool stuff. He's 5'9", but he was able to play in the NBA, and he didn't do that bad. I mean, he played a few games, dropped a couple points in all the games he played, but super fast too, and really good at playmaking. That was like kind of his strengths and stuff. But yeah, definitely super cool stuff. Didn't end up panning out in the NBA, but really good international player either way. But we do have balls dropping in this game. We got this must-go prize at $50.40. We got that minor prize at $242 in 56 balls or less. We got that major prize at $3,600 in 48 balls or less. So let's take a look, see if we can get this minor out in this next couple balls. It looks like people one ball away. Come on, Jordan, let's go. There it is. Nah, we're not getting it this game. We are going on for that must-go prize at $50.40, but that minor will be moving on to the very next game. So don't miss out. Get enrolled for this next game. But we got Jordan over at Cowboys finishing it up and taking away that must-go prize at $50. Nice job, Jordan. But don't go anywhere because we are trying to get out this minor prize. I mean, Jordan, if you had won this game, next game, then you would have just won the jackpot.
Yeah.
This jackpot is growing up to 60 balls or less now. So definitely get enrolled. You do not want to miss out. Yeah, that's all the Timberwolves stuff we got going on, though. Just a lot of really cool stuff going on in the middle of the season. Let's see. All-Stars. I think Karl Anthony Towns actually made the All-Star list this season. Let's take a look because I want to make sure what All-Stars made the team All-Star roster. There we go. Okay, so for the starters on the teams, we have Kevin Durant, LeBron James. These are the All-Stars for 2022. Kevin Durant, LeBron, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ja Morant, Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, DeMar DeRozan, Andrew Wiggins, Trae Young, Nikola Jokic. It looks like we got LaMelo Ball, Jarrett Allen, Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Luka Doncic, Zach LaVine, Darius Garland, Chris Middleton, James Harden,
Man, I like that
DeJounte
beard
Murray.
he's got going now.
Yeah, James Harden has a pretty big
It
beard.
doesn't even look like a beard anymore. It looks like a wall.
Yeah, no, literally. But James Harden, DeJounte Murray, Donovan Mitchell. We got Chris Paul, Fred VanVleet, Draymond Green, and of course Karl Anthony Towns. He is an All-Star this season. He's been averaging 24.3 points, 3.9 assists with 9.6 rebounds on top of that. He's been putting together a really nice season for himself, so I'm happy to see that he did make the All-Star team. And for the coaches that made the All-Star team, it's Eric Spoelstra from the Miami Heat and Monty Williams from the Phoenix Suns. So definitely some cool stuff. I think this will be a very entertaining All-Star game this season, to be honest. I see a lot of cool players in there. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff. But our next Timberwolves game will be tonight against the Raptors at 7 p.m. So definitely tune in, and it will be a fun matchup. But we do have the Twiking zone standings to get into while we are getting enrolled for this next game. And definitely get enrolled because we only got about 10 seconds left to do so. This minor jackpot is officially at 60 balls or less to win. You do not want to miss out. Get enrolled right now. We are going to get into these Twiking zone standings now. And I'll take it to players right off the bat because in 10th place we got GTZ over at the Midi with 45,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead. In 9th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000 points. In 8th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. In 7th place, we got Steve over at Our Place on 3rd with 52,000 points. In 6th place was in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 63,000 points. Now in 5th place, formerly in 4th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. And only 1,000 points ahead of Bryzo, we got in 4th place, formerly in 3rd place, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 66,000 points. Now in third place was formerly in sixth place, so actually rose quite a bit into third place. We got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 69,000 points. Now in second place, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 79,000 points. And in first place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, only 2,000 points ahead of Scrub Eye with 81,000 points. So definitely some good stuff from our players, but we got some location standings to get into. But before we do have this must-go prize at $88.60. We got this minor prize over $350 in 60 balls or less. But I'll let you take away these location standings.
Kicking it off in 10th place, we have VFW Blaine at 53,000 points. In 9th place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud at 55,000 points. 7th place, we have a two-way tie between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, both at 75,000 points. Now in 5th place, we have another tie between Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both at 82,000 points. In 4th place, we have Corky's Bar South Haven at 113,000 points. In 3rd place is our place on 3rd and Faribault at 118,000 points.
Oh, there it is. It went out over to SRS over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl. Nice job, SRS or Sirius or Sirs. I don't know. Sirs. I'm going to go with Sirs. We got Sirs winning over $400. Nice job, Sirs. That is some awesome stuff. That was coming out of nowhere. I thought it was clicking up to 61 balls.
I thought so,
literally
too.
took quite a while to click up. That is insane.
He
nice
was
job,
able
Sirs,
to
though.
take home $444.
Ooh, nice
Good
job, Sirs. $440 on that one. That's some awesome prize. But we are going to get into a quick break for you guys really quick. But we'll see you guys next game. Be right back.
Entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Wazizanamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the Whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday.
Hey guys, how's it going? We are coming back at ya with the rest of these games of Jackpot Hunter. So definitely get enrolled for this next game, because you can see this minor, it's at $58. This major is at over $3,800. $3,800 and 48 balls or less. Of course, that minor is in 52 balls or less. So definitely some good stuff on this next game that we're getting enrolled in. But we were talking about those location standings for the Twiking Zone.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure where you picked up off.
We actually had just hit the 100,000 point club, starting off in 4th place with Corky's Bar South Haven at 113,000 points.
Okay.
In 3rd place, we have our place on our place on 3rd in Faribault at 118,000 points. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley at 133,000 points. And with a very commanding lead with 237,000 points is VFW Spring Lake Park in 1st place.
Awesome. And then just a quick refresher so you guys knew where we, left off of earlier. It was in 10th place VFW Blaine, 9th place Howie Sports Bar and Grill, 7th place was Titan Sports Saloon tied up with Atomic Star Tavern, 5th place was another tie with Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar and Goodhue, and then it was that top 4 that you just heard. So definitely some crazy stuff going on in those location and player standings for the Twiking zones. But yeah, very competitive in there. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must-go prize of $20.60 and that minor in 52 balls with that major in 48 balls. But we have a little Minnesota fun fact to get in for you guys. It's a pretty cool fun fact today.
Oh yeah, Minnesota's craft breweries sell enough beer annually to pay for the entire state to stream Netflix for over 2 years. That is crazy.
Okay, so I mean, hey, I'm just saying,
which makes sense. Honestly, I've been to breweries in just Michigan.
Yeah.
Now, when they always, of course, they always have like great beers. The fact that they have food that pairs up with it always so well, like breweries always have great food, which makes sense how they are able to sell enough beer to pay for Netflix for 2 years for the entire state.
Yeah, very, very true. But hey, I'm looking at you brewers out there now. You guys better be starting to collect up those Netflix accounts, because free Netflix sounds pretty nice to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely some funny stuff. So yeah, maybe next time you're going to a craft house or something, be like, hey, no, I know you got enough to pay for my Netflix subscription, so you might as well. But we do have a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings to get into, and we got some pretty good stuff going on in here. And I'll let you start off the the players right off the bat.
Oh yeah, kicking it off in 10th place, we have 2A Girl in at Maurer Brothers Liquor at 26,000 points. At 27,000 points is 9th place Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill. In 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon at 28,000 points. 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back a little bit, is Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 at 29,000 points. In 6th place, we previously in 5th, also getting pushed back a bit, we have Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill at 32,000 points.
That's right, but we got a winner. It's Kevin over at Cabin Bar and Nicolette, taking away that must-go prize of $20.60. Nice job, Kevin.
Yeah, good job, Kevin. Yeah, but in 5th place, we had Kimmy over at Niesel Legion at 33,000 points. She was previously in 6th. She also got, she jumped up a little bit. She's the one who pushed Brother Nat back, sadly. Okay. But in 4th place is Not Lucky over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 41,000 points. At 46,000 points, in 3rd place is Bull over at Corner Bar Goodhue. In 2nd place is Kev over at the Deer Stand at 57,000 points. And in 1st place is Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 60,000 points.
Definitely some awesome stuff. Good job, all those players. You guys are all doing really good. But we got some location standings to get into now. So starting off with 10th place, it's a two-way tie between Don's Corner Bar in Dundas and Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights. They both have 36,000 points in 10th place. Now in 9th place, we got the Deer Stand over in Deerwood with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 40,000 points. In 7th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 41,000 points. And in 6th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000 points. In 5th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 49,000 points. Now in 4th place, we got Shankaboom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 50,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 54,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Sundance Gulf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000 points. And of course, in 1st place, I mean, heading up the standings by quite a huge lead, it's in 1st place, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 158,000 points. I mean, 100,000 points ahead of 2nd place. It's pretty crazy stuff for them. But good job to all of you players and locations. You guys are all doing really good. But we have a little This Day in History to get into, and it's a pretty cool one. It has to do with Egypt.
Yeah, on February 16th, 1923, in Thebes, Egypt, English archaeologist Howard Carter enters the sealed burial chamber of the ancient Egyptian ruler of King Tut. Because the ancient Egyptians saw their pharaohs as God, they carefully preserved their bodies after death, burying them in elaborate tombs containing rich treasures to accompany the rulers into the afterlife. In the 19th century, archaeologists from all over the world flocked to Egypt, where they uncovered a number of these tombs. Many had long ago been broken into by robbers and stripped of their riches, though.
Oh, wow. Definitely some crazy stuff. I mean, I know it was a very controversial thing at the time, and even up to today, that he entered the burial chamber. He is, was kind of believed even to, present day that it released a very, malicious curse on the world kind of thing by entering the burial chamber. And even for people that are a little bit less superstitious, a lot of people just saw it as very disrespectful and taboo,
Almost kind of seemed to me, I do understand, like, historically speaking, it is a smart, it is, we do want to know, what's in there. I understand, all of that. But it really just seems like spruced up grave robbing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. It's literally government funded grave robbing.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of it's very honestly, me personally, I think that they should have maybe opened it and looked in there, and that should have been the extent of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that after they did their little historic looking around and looking at things for historic purposes, I think that they should have just left it be and put the stuff back where they found it.
Really
and not put it in some museum somewhere in England.
It's really a shame that they had they didn't quite have the technology to do what we can now. Because we would have been able to see everything that's in there without having to have an actual human being go in that tomb.
Exactly. We could have literally just snaked some little tube camera in there.
Yeah,
or
there's
tube or even cameras, scan the room.
Some sort of some sort of drone, which I know that didn't work out in some movie. What's that one where they go in and then they end up getting picked off in the pyramid, and then it ends up Anubis is how in ancient Egypt how they would weigh your heart to see if you were worthy of the afterlife or something.
I don't. What are you talking about? That one.
I think we
man.
all watched it together. I don't remember. This was ages ago that we all watched it.
What is it called? Stargate?
I think it might have just been the pyramid.
Really?
It might have been.
Okay, well, we got a winner on this game.
Oh yeah, we have we have a couple though. We actually have MGP over at Tapper's Pub and Skill over at Peter's Inn in La Crescent, splitting that $28 must-go prize. Good job, everybody.
So was the Pyramid made in 2014 or was it an older movie?
It was Pyramid made in 2014.
Really?
They used like they used a little drone in it to try and like see ahead of them to see if like anything would like fall or something.
Oh.
You know, because at that point it wasn't a horror movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like the drone gets like it goes to like that standard like fuzz screen.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I wonder we should go investigate what happened to the drone. It's
yeah,
like,
and then that's what happens. Yep.
Yeah, literally.
It's so easy. Yeah.
That seems pretty cool though. I feel like that's probably was it pretty good? Like
for
a good
a
horror
horror
movie.
Yeah, it was alright.
Okay.
It'll take it. Like 68% liked it. What did they get? 14% on Rotten. Never mind. But I don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
I don't
see,
trust
like-
film scores.
See that's
Ever.
the thing. Like critics, like I could care less about what they say. Even the audience didn't like it that much. That's okay. I'm sure like with horror movies, you can't take the rating to heart because like
Yeah.
it's literally like you're going into this horror movie just to watch it for like a jump scare or two, or like also just like
I think the problem is that no matter how popular like horror movies are, I'm not even that fond of them myself.
yeah.
No matter how popular they are, they still don't get like quite like the funding or the money they need from like the people who are putting them out
Exactly.
to be able
Yep.
to raise like the graphics and everything up to like a blockbuster level. And when they do, then they kind of lack in like a storyline possibly. It's just for some reason it's kind of hard to win with the horror movie genre.
Let's see. Horror movie with highest funding. So
That makes sense.
so,
Actually,
no, this is highest grossing.
oh, those are the highest grossing. Which actually those also do kind of make sense with like the Sixth Sense.
No, yeah,
the
it
Sixth Sense
does,
actually looked really
actually.
good.
So highest budget. Okay, here we go. Highest budget. So Jaws actually. Okay, 20 most expensive horror movies ever produced. I want to take a look. So first is Van Helsing.
Classic.
2004. The budget was $222 million. That is
Wow.
insane. Oh, wow. That is super crazy. I mean, honestly, like, I liked it, to be honest.
I liked it, but
But
I will
the
say,
effects at the time were are not good today at all.
no, they're not good today. I remember watching the scene where
When he like tears his skin off and he becomes like a werewolf.
yeah, that was I was gonna say
It came
that
out in
was
2004.
I didn't want to. I
It's
didn't
not
want to. I
spoiler.
didn't want to. I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
like, you
wanna spoil
guys
Van
had like
Helsing
20 years to watch it.
Yeah,
Come on.
Which also, if you haven't watched Van Helsing in 20 years, then you should probably at least like maybe rewatch it.
It's a good one. It's
like Van Helsing.
Van Helsing 2004. It's a good movie. It's an entertaining movie. I definitely recommend it if you feel like watching a cheesy action adventure movie with Hugh Jackman in
It's
it.
definitely
it's
a
good.
2004 action movie.
Yes,
with,
it's good.
with Hugh Jackman in it. It's definitely.
I wouldn't even say it's a horror movie. I'd say it's like a thriller at the most. You know what I mean? Like it has some scary monsters and stuff in it, but it's not
but
like
it's all like they're like classic monsters that I don't even consider horror.
Exactly.
They're like monsters that like people I don't think have been like seriously scared of since like either like their childhood or when they first like were
Exactly.
brought up
Since
and
their
those
first
were like the
inception.
scary people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And nowadays like people are all just scared of like I see a lot of people scared of like Native American horror, almost like
Oh,
horror
like the whole
creatures.
Skinwalker thing and stuff like that.
It's been a big thing recently. It's like
Yeah.
with skinwalkers and Wendigos and
Yeah,
stuff.
yep, exactly. I've been seeing that around a lot too, and I'm just kind of like I've
And
always like.
I was gonna say
heard about
I've
those.
been hearing these stories since like from my grandma since I was a kid, and so
Yeah.
it's like it's just odd.
Yeah, like literally. Yeah, it's funny because like literally, I remember I saw something about like chupacabras the other day, and I was like, they're still talking about chupacabras?
I thought
Well,
we
like-
just figured out they were coyotes.
Yeah, literally, like I remember like 15 years ago when I lived in Texas.
Oh,
they
that
were,
was like
it
prime
was-
chupacabra
It was
territory.
prime chupacabra time.
Anywhere from like Mexico to like the southern U.S.
Yep.
Like the Southwest, the Southwest
Yep.
is prime like chupacabra territory
Yes.
where you hear about a lot. I used to hear about a lot in Southern California. all the time.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Which is weird considering we didn't really exactly have livestock to get drained.
Yeah.
So
it's just kind of like random animals. But
Yeah.
but we do have a winner. It is one away over an American Legion Rice, taking away that must-go prize of $24.20. Nice job, though, winning it in 56 balls.
yeah,
I mean, next game, that would have been a jackpot.
really close.
Yeah, that would have been a jackpot.
He was one game away. One away.
It was one away. It was one away. That's okay, because you will not be one away next game if you happen to win it in 56 balls again. So first up, the most expensive horror movie of all time is technically Van Helsing. But up next, the second most expensive scary movie of all time, which I feel like this one definitely does fit in the horror genre. It's World War Z.
Which the only thing is scary is how many times he survived.
Dude, I don't know. He went
remember
crazy
the,
in this. He like, I'm
Do you
not
remember
even
the
gonna
South
lie,
Park
like,
version of it where it was kind of funny? I think it was like
I watched that one.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know why I did, but it was like ages ago, and I
Yeah.
just remember. I think it was like Eric going through it instead of him.
That's surprising. That I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't watch it because that
I feel like
probably
that
would have
would've
came
been
out
your
around
South Park
2014.
that
Yeah,
would
but
have been
like-
your South Park time.
Yeah, I totally was watching South Park when I was like 13, 14. I'm sorry, Mom. 13,
Sorry,
14. But yeah, no, I was totally watching South Park around that time. So
Yeah.
no, that's funny. But yeah, World War Z. Yeah, it's actually based off of the novel.
Which
World
I
War
read
Z.
the novel, and it was a lot better.
Yeah, I didn't read
Obviously.
it, but my grandma said she really liked it. She read it. She loves the movie. She's like in love with this movie. She literally watches it every
Brad Pitt
time
with
it's
long
on.
hair.
Oh yeah, Brad Pitt 100%. But she just loves cheesy, apocalypse movies, zombie movies, scary movies, and this one is all three of them wrapped in.
That's
into
like
one.
her
And then
dream.
of course the little bow on top, Brad Pitt with long hair.
So like, I'm guessing one of her favorite movies was Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds.
She doesn't. I don't think she likes World Wars. I mean, it's
But no one-
sci-fi. It's sci-fi.
Yeah,
she's
technically
not
sci-fi, yeah.
She's not a huge sci-fi person.
But like, I feel like all the scenes with them, like in the this is also an older movie. If you haven't seen War of the Worlds, come on.
Exactly. I know.
Like when they're all in the
I
basement.
think that's on this list too. By the
Yeah,
way.
when they're all in that basement and there's all like the red vines and stuff on the walls. That's scary enough to me.
No, that was. I remember. I saw that in theaters. I saw it in
Really?
theaters. Yeah. I went to watch it with my dad, and we went to see back-to-back showings. No, actually, I think I went to see it with my grandpa. Yeah, I went to see it with my grandpa. We went to see back-to-back movies at the theaters.
I
And,
love back-to-back movies.
I
They're
think
always
we
great.
went to when was I have to see. I think it
War
was
of the Worlds?
2006.
Yeah.
2005. Wow, I was young. I am so.
Usually when they do back-to-back, one of the
I
films
watched
has been
that.
out for older.
Yeah, oh man, no, I'm pretty sure I watched it like around when it came out.
Really?
Yeah, no, it
You
was
were-
insane. Yeah,
You were like 4.
I went with my grandpa, and so we went to see that, and then I think, what other movie did we watch? I don't remember the other one. I just remember this one because it was so loud, and I remember those huge like.
I have a friend.
It was insane.
my
I have
friend's-
such vivid memory of it.
My friend's mom is scared of those like the wind turbines.
Yeah,
Because of the lights that they have on them, because it reminds her of War of the Worlds.
that's so
So
funny. Yeah.
I was like,
I could totally
have
see that.
I have this dream where because like we live in like around like tornado, like around where tornadoes happen.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to be driving around a bunch of them at night when all the lights are on, and then the tornado siren goes off, because the tornado sirens definitely sound like those aliens.
Oh, it totally does. Yeah, that would definitely be pretty funny stuff. But so World War Z is one of them. I Am Legend is the next one, and yeah, this one definitely had a really high budget too.
Makes sense.
$188 million budget, by the way. But I mean, it grossed a lot of money though. So I mean, very successful any way you look at it. But it was really good. I liked I Am Legend. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. A very good. I think it will go down as probably like a classic action thriller movie. To
It was
a lot
one
of
of
people.
my favorite towards like that genre.
Yeah, I'd say so. Will Smith did a good job. I think it has the star power as the production. I think it's a good movie all around.
Oh yeah.
But up next, End of Days. This one had a $169 million budget. This had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. I've never heard of End of Days. I don't know if I've seen this one. End of Days.
Yeah, it's just weird seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger with a double barrel and
it
it
like-
not be for
It
Terminator.
was like demon? Was it about demons? It looks like it.
Is that? No,
Yeah.
I thought that was someone else for a millisecond.
Yeah, that was Jake Gyllenhaal for a second.
That's who I thought it
Yeah.
was. How come we keep thinking that people
literally.
are other people?
Literally, we have like the same
Oh, gosh.
recognition pattern.
Why does the creature look like the creature from one? It looks like a Mothman
Ooh.
almost. Two, it looks like
I'm not gonna lie, that does look pretty
it says
creepy.
that's what it says. That's apparently Satan's true form in the show, in the movie.
Satan's
Ooh,
true
but we
form,
have a winner. We
interesting.
got Rizzo over at
Ooh.
Tavern on the Avenue in St. Paul, taking home that $33 must-go prize. Good job,
Awesome.
Rizzo.
Nice job, Rizzo. But so end of days. Okay, so let's read a little bit about what it is. So it's about a private security guard, probably Arnold Schwarzenegger. He finds himself caught up in an apocalyptic conflict. The devil's only chance of getting out of his eternal prison is to mate with a chosen girl in the last hour of the millennium. And the guard finds himself having to protect this woman from an enemy in whom he does not even believe.
Okay, so
Okay. Well, it made a good amount of money.
yeah,
I'm surprised I haven't heard of it. Just some random
odd
Arnold
storyline.
Schwarzenegger like action movie, I guess. It is an odd storyline. Honestly, I
how is that
wouldn't.
gonna get him out?
I wouldn't be opposed to watching it, considered the crazy production level on it.
Yeah, and like that, like what the devil almost looks like the its wings almost remind me of Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, I know it. Yep. Literally.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers is a good
I like
one.
Jeepers Creepers.
Interesting. Maybe I'll have to.
Oh, of course, there's a fight scene in the church.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, there has to be.
Yeah, that's definitely where the final boss battle. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it back there.
That's
There's
so funny.
The little Christmas tree back there. And
Yeah,
stuff.
literally, that's funny. But yeah, End of Days.
Is this
that's
one
of them.
also a Christmas movie, like Die Hard?
Oh, yeah, literally. Is this one of the? Can this count as a Christmas movie? That's funny. But the Wolfman. What? What? All right. So the Wolfman initially budgeted at $85 million, and it ended up having a budget of $164 million. This remake of the 1941 film won an Oscar for Best Makeup, but was ultimately a critical and commercial disappointment, debuting in second place on Valentine's Day and grossing just $140 million. So not a total flop.
Yeah, but it scored behind one of those holiday movies.
Yeah, so
Which
you can't really.
We get like there was a span in like the 2010s where we had like nothing but those. Like we got at least like one a year.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think so. The Wolfman. Did that have who is in this? So
Well,
it
Anthony
has,
Hopkins, yeah.
Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Anthony Hopkins, yeah, Hugo Weaving. Oh, Hugo Weaving is awesome.
Yeah.
Art Malik, Rick Baker.
He's such a I don't know. He just plays such a good like almost like bad guy. In
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, 100%.
He just has like the face.
So the Wolfman, what is this about? So though absent from his ancestral home of Blackmore for many years, aristocrat Lawrence Talbot returns to find his missing brother at the request of the latter's fiancée, Gwen. He learns that a creature has links to an ancient curse, turning people into werewolves when the moon is full. So he has to slay the werewolf, but okay, so interesting. It's literally just about hunting down a werewolf. Wolfman. Interesting. I wonder if it's any good.
It's got Benicio del Toro and
Yeah, I mean,
Anthony Hopkins in it.
It has an Oscar for best makeup.
And like the CGI looks really good actually.
That might be makeup.
Oh no, I would figure then because best makeup.
Yeah, I mean, super, but this looks like CGI right here, though. I agree.
Yeah, well, there's no way to. I feel like it's got to be really hard unless you're doing some sort of like human form of
especially
stop
with
motion.
especially with the mouth that they got going on.
Yeah, there's got to be at least a little CGI in there, but it's got to be like a base makeup and then CGI touch up.
Yeah, no, I agree. But definitely, it looks pretty cool. I honestly, if I ever felt like just watching a good production,
Yeah.
I'd check that one out.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Give it a shot.
decent. Yeah. Yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Other than that, let's see. What's the next one that we really Sphere?
Just about a big
What?
sphere.
Is that like a sci-fi movie? I might have to put that aside.
It looks
for
like
myself.
it looks like they have a lot of little.
Yeah, it looked like they had like. Why did I look up Sphere expecting the movie to come up?
No, I don't know.
Oh
man.
my god, that's so funny.
So as you guys see here, we have a lot of 3D models of
Yeah,
spheres.
so I'm only seeing 3D models of spheres. Wow, all-star cast though. It has
Okay, it's got it's got Lee Schreiber
That Lee
and
Schreiber.
and Samuel Jackson.
Sharon Stone. That's cool. Michael Crichton, he's a pretty big actor.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman, obviously, he's a pretty big actor too. Queen Latifah's in it? What?
That's cool.
What? Okay, let's see who else is in here. Not seeing anyone else I recognize. But so this movie Sphere, when psychologist Norman Goodman wrote a report for the government. But we do have a winner. It's Trisha Fred over at Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, taking away that $33 Musco prize. Nice job, Trisha Fred. Nice pickup of a Musco prize. But now we so minor didn't go out. Going on to the next game, but that minor, since it came into this game at over $200, it is now officially at 60 balls or less to win. So definitely get enrolled for this next game. You do not want to miss out on this. On this crazy minor. It's pretty crazy stuff. It's over $270 now. Do not want to miss on it. And of course, we also have this major just rolling around, so 48 balls to win. So definitely a couple good prizes we could get. But yeah, so this one, it was about, they wrote a report for the government on how to deal with extraterrestrial life. He didn't expect his recommendations to be used. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like that it's just kind of like he made up a way to deal with aliens, and then he was like, oh wait, I didn't actually think we'd do it, and then they like actually ended up finding aliens, and then they found like a random spaceship or something somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, that definitely is pretty interesting. Oh, what was the monster in Sphere? I don't want to know the monster in Sphere. I'm trying to watch it myself.
I have a guess that it's either an alien or not.
Yes, either an alien or the monster was inside all of us this whole time.
Yes. Maybe we are the monsters.
That's right.
And then it has like litter in the background.
Literally, yeah, it's just pollution.
Yeah.
Just like a garbage ball. So Prometheus was another one that was really high production. This one was actually really good.
I loved Prometheus.
Prometheus was really good. It was the prequel to Alien. It had a lot of praise for its visuals and acting. Although like critics really questioned the plot development side of it. I mean, you have to think, like, if that's the only thing being picked apart as a movie, like everything else of it.
I didn't seem to have an issue with it.
I didn't
I think
either.
it developed rather well, and like I didn't see any like too many snags or anything like that.
No, I think it made you think well enough. Like I think there was enough mystery to it.
Yeah.
I think there was enough. Yeah, I think all around it was a really good movie.
And then I remember there was a while where everyone knew Ridley Scott was making it, but for some reason people didn't think it was going to be connected to the alien world for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
Well,
Yeah,
people
I
were
remember.
like, I think this is just going to be about space, and then
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, okay.
yeah, Ridley Scott's going to make a movie about space exploration
Without aliens. in it.
without aliens.
Yeah, literally.
And without xenomorphs specifically.
Yeah, specifically. Yeah, literally. I remembered when that happened. I knew it was like there was no way. But of course, Prometheus, that's a cool one. Haunting. Let's see. So The Haunting has Catherine Zeta-Jones, Liam Neeson, and Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
What? How have I not seen this?
Yeah, my dad had me watch it. He likes all the older horror movies.
Let's see it. I might have seen this, but I think me going off my brain right now, I don't think I've seen this before. The Haunting. What with Owen Wilson in it? I don't know if I've ever seen him in like a scary movie.
Look up the picture of all of them next to each other. It's so weird looking at it. Then
They're
that's a horror
super
movie.
young.
Yeah.
What?
Look at like Liam Neeson
That's
back there.
so funny.
And look at like what Owen Wilson was wearing in that.
Yeah,
He looks like
literally.
he was. It looks like he's going to audition for the Scooby-Doo live action.
I was literally just about to say, he looks like an off-brand Freddy.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I mean, I'm sure this is probably a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember much from it, but I do remember I have only seen like one actual like horror movie with Liam Neeson in it.
Yeah.
And I remember he does say like, there's a line that he says in it that like cracked me up.
Really, that's
But
pretty funny.
I can't remember it. Oops, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah,
That's a classic.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow is a classic. It is good.
You
It
gotta
is a
love Johnny
good
Depp
movie.
in anything he's in.
No, and I gotta say, even beyond a scary movie, this was like actually legit. I liked
It's
this
just
movie.
a good movie in general.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a solid all-around movie.
That was a good one with Johnny Depp.
He really does make the movie though.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. He's a good actor. Hannibal, obviously, good movie. That was the sequel to The Silence of the Lambs. It was a really good one. I mean, not nearly as whoa. Oh, okay. I was about to say not nearly as successful as Silence of the Lambs, but it actually did earn more money. But after inflation, it actually earned a little bit less than Silence of the Lambs.
Okay, makes sense.
But I'm actually surprised that it was only slightly less than Silence of the Lambs.
It was a solid sequel, though.
It was a solid sequel, yeah. But I gotta say, like, Silence of the Lambs just kind of goes on in history a little bit more. But we do have a winner. It's Ed over at Pete's Inn in La Crescent, taking away the must-go prize of 70-20. Not able to get it in on that minor just yet, but it's okay. We got this last game rolling around. We are going to try and get this very last chance at this minor prize. So definitely get enrolled. This minor prize will be at 60 balls or less to win, and it will be over like $300. So definitely don't miss out. Let's see. Over $300. It's going to be over $400. That is insane.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely get enrolled. Get a chance at this minor. It's at $405 and counting in 60 balls or less. That's an insane prize right there. That major jackpot, it's at $4,090. Finally over $4,000. That's in 48 balls or less. Definitely a lot of good prizes on this game. You want to get enrolled. Only about a minute and a half left to do so. But while you guys are doing that, we do have a little, something important to get into.
Oh, yeah.
It is probably the most important part of the broadcast for us. It's the charity spotlight. And this is the charity we're spotlighting this week is American Legion Post 567 in St. Michael. The Legion is proud to have served the following organizations. These organizations include Hanover Food Shelf, schools, churches, youth programs, Legion Baseball, vets programs, scholarships, youth sports, the Special Olympics, the Courage Center, STMA high school sports, American Cancer Society, the Sea Devils Swim Club, the Veterans on the Lake, grad parties, Hanover Honeybees, St. Michael Foundation, the Business Professionals of America, Boy and Girl Scouts, DARE, St. Michael Historical Society, and I mean just many more on top of that. This is the type of charity that really has its hands in a lot of different things in your local communities, and I mean just a very helpful, it's a very helpful charity. It's super cool stuff. And if you want to support American Legion Post 567 in St. Michael, you can you have to go to this location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. They are first right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, definitely not a bad location to go to if you're looking for a little bit of Jackpot Hunter luck.
Oh, no, because I think our Jackpot Hunter standings, the players we have a fair amount of players that are in over at Corner Bar Goodhue. Yeah, our first, third place, and fourth place are all over at Corner Bar Goodhue.
It is insane. I'm Bobo, Bolin, Not Lucky. All three of those insane star-studded players are all at Corner Bar in Goodhue. So, I mean, definitely an awesome location to go and play if you're looking to get a little bit of extra luck.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, we are getting enrolled in this last game. There it is. We got that must-go prize at $114. We got that minor prize at $437 and 60 balls or less. We got that major prize at $4,112. You can get that in 48 balls or less. Ooh. Definitely some cool stuff in this game. So get your bingo faces on, get focused, get serious. Blue steel your iPad screen, that's right. And try and get at some of these prizes. But while you guys are doing that, we got some PGL standings to get into. And starting it off with these players. I mean, they have been going crazy. In 10th place, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. They have 345,000 points. And also, if you guys plan on playing Wild Wednesday tonight, you definitely want to pay attention to these standings because, I mean,
oh, yeah.
PGL standings, PGL night, they go hand in hand.
Makes sense.
But, of course, going into the standings even further, we got 9th place, Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,000 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,000 points. In 7th place, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 445,000 points. In 6th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 451,000 points. In 5th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert with 457,000 points. In 4th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 476,000 points. And in 3rd place, we got Brizo over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 498,000 points. In second place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 570,000 points. And in first place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 679,000 points. Definitely some awesome stuff from those players.
Oh, yeah.
Before we go further, though, can we get it out? Not looking like we're going to get it.
Wait.
Dang. Man, that is crazy. I can't believe we weren't able to get it out on this very last game. But there it is. Only 2 balls later. Gersa Decky over at Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park, taking away the Musco prize. It's a nice Musco of $114. Definitely some awesome stuff for Gersa Decky. Nice job.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Don't go away quite yet because we still have one last chance at a crazy jackpot. That's right, it's the Lucky 4 Bingo jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
It's over $62,000 right now, and we weren't able to give it out at 4 p.m., so you will get another chance at it right now. That's right, get enrolled. You only got about 2 minutes left to do so, and while you guys are doing that, we are going to inform you what we play every single day on this broadcast of Pilot Games. We start off every day with Vikings Bingo, the 25-cent card from 12 to 1 p.m. And you can always get that jackpot in 52 balls or less. After that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. Definitely keep your eyes peeled for that mega jackpot. Right now, it's over 26 grand in 45 balls or less. It's kind of a slippery slope, though, because once it starts clicking up in ball count, it starts clicking up fast. So definitely keep your eyes on it, especially within these next few weeks, because it will go out very soon. But after that, we got the first chance at Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. That's kind of the prelude to our Jackpot Hunter $1 cards. We play them from 4 to 6 p.m., and we have 23 games of them. Obviously, a lot of nice prizes were given out during that time, so definitely some cool stuff. But keep in mind, tomorrow coming into Jackpot Hunter, that jackpot's over $400 right off the bat. So, it's going to be awesome. You will not want to miss that first game of Jackpot Hunter right at 4 p.m. It's going to be some crazy stuff going on in there. But for the Lucky 4 Bingo game, the second one, we're about to play it. We play it every day right at 6 p.m. And you can get the second chance at this crazy jackpot. So definitely get enrolled. You only got 40 seconds left to do so. But while we're getting enrolled and trying to get at this Lucky 4 Bingo, the last bingo game we play every day, it is Skull Bingo, the $1 cards. And we play it from 6 to 10 p.m., but it will be briefly interrupted tonight for a little window of time. But we'll get into that in a second. But you can tell them those crazy prizes they can win.
Kicking it off with that coverall sitting at $71,726. You can take home in 50 balls or less. There's also that large frame prize sitting at $6,739. That you can take home in 43 balls or less. Then there's that line prize that goes out all the time at $506 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. But with those interruptions tonight we have Wild Wednesday. That's going to be going on from 7 to 9. It happens every Wednesday. We play all those really fun PGL games that you guys all love and all those really fun tournament games with a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale. Okay. It's going to be the 25-cent edition where you can take home $9,166 in 52 balls or less.
Oh, 100%. It will be a lot of fun, so definitely come out for that Wild Wednesday tonight. Unfortunately, we are moving past all of those jackpots. We are moving on to the Musco prize of $10. So Wild Wednesday tonight, 7 to 9, and of course you can still play Skull Bingo from 6 to 7, and then from 9 to 10 p.m. tonight. So get a chance at all those Skull Bingo prizes, and of course the Wild Wednesday prizes as well. A lot of opportunities for PGL points and just regular cash prizes as well. Gonna be a really fun night. But yesterday, we actually had our other PGL specialty night, MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 like it does every Tuesday. A lot of PGL games during that time as well. But you actually also get an additional chance at a game of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 cards. So if there's any leftover jackpots, it's a really good way to get some money. But we do have Sean over at Neighbors on the Rum taking away that Musco prize. We got 3, 13, 68, and 71 for your 4 lucky numbers for the rest of tonight. So definitely have a nice night, everybody. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a nice night. See you guys later. Take care.
our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Wazizanamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the Whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Viking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Hey guys, and PGL Nice give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that #1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with $39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrubeye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Hey guys, in PGL Nights, give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that #1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub, taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin, getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrubeye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
guys, and PGL Nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that number 1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that number 1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that number 1 player, he's been number 1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. Sixth place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in fifth place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In fourth place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in third place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. Second place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number one location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are a little late into getting into here, but we are here playing a little bit of Pilot games with you guys. And if you want to pull up that schedule for us in just a second, but we do have balls dropping in this game right here. We are in the Jackpot Hunter studio right now, but we will be getting over to that ice studio in just a moment.
All right, we are enrolled in some Blingo Bingo right now, you guys. And so I hope you guys are getting prepared. You're in the game and getting your plays in, as we have Trisha Fred in first place right now. Super exciting to see. We got, I don't know how to pronounce that sixth place player.
Yeah, I don't know either. Second place, we got Duan. Third place, we got Laura. In fourth place, we got Curly Jenny. In fifth place, we got Jonesy.
In sixth place, we got Jay Zam. Seventh place, we got Big Daddy. Eighth place, we got Grick. And ninth place, we got Riley.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting those points in, trying to earn some of these great prizes. But we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both of those.
Absolutely, and hopefully you guys are at one of those locations that have gotten one of those brand new Pilot TVs. A couple couple of those locations are included in Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Good Hugh, Ambiance on Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, as well as the Thirsty Beaver.
Yeah, and definitely some more locations getting those Pilot TVs soon, and we're super excited about it. And so if you're watching on one of those Pilot TVs, send in a nice player pick. We love those player picks as well. We got a nice player pick from winner from yesterday, because we gave out 3 different jackpots yesterday, making our rolling total for the week 25 for this week, 105 for season 11.
Oh yeah, that is super exciting that we are officially over 100 jackpots for the season. It only took just over a month, and so I think we'll have an all-time record high this season.
Yeah, I'm
hoping.
It looks really good right now. We're right now giving out a bunch of jackpots, and we've been on fire lately, especially on those weekends. Those weekend players really killing it on a just every weekend basis. We gave out 13 2 weekends ago, 17 just this last weekend, and we'll see if we can repeat it on this next upcoming weekend.
Oh yeah, but I mean, weekends are pretty busy, but our Tuesday night definitely had some big wins because we gave out 3 huge jackpots yesterday. Starting it off with Ultra Night over at Moose Lodge Waite Park, who got to take home $1,012 yesterday.
Yeah, we also had Amy over at Blasco's Embassy Bar taking home $1,085.85.
Absolutely, and one of those players that sent in one of those amazing player pictures was Flyboy Luck over at Leo's Sports Bar, who got to take home $951.
Oh yeah, and let's take a quick look at Flyboy Luke. Yeah, there he is, a great player pick, taking home that $951. Definitely a nice prize right there.
Oh yeah, I love to see those player pictures. I think they're super fun.
Yeah, I always like them, and especially in our now that we have them in our enrolling screen and we get to see them all the time, it makes it a lot more fun. Pete has been able to get into second place and has a lot of plays in that second place spot, with Fred Trisha having no plays left.
I know, yeah, and I think you guys have just over, or maybe just under 6 minutes or so. Nope, just under 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, and so keep on getting those plays in. Pete got passed up by Dawn, who ran out of plays of getting into that second place spot.
Pete has a lot of plays left.
Yeah, Pete definitely does. I'm going to be watching out for them getting into that first place spot. But Susan has a good amount of plays. We could see Big Daddy shoot up if he had some nice plays.
They're not too far behind Duan, and so I think that is completely doable.
Very, very much so.
There it is. Pete took back second place, now hot on the trails of Trisha Fred, trying to snag away that first place spot.
Oh, yeah, but I've seen sometimes where they got a lot of plays and then they just don't work out. And so we'll see if they work out for good old Pete out there. But we have a great new E-Tab game that just got released a while ago now.
Yeah, just last month.
But it was the first one that got released in 2022, and that was Roaring 20s, time travel into 1920. Use standard decks with small prizes, or blast on over to 2020 and play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of large prizes.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. The graphics, there's 2 different types of music that go with each era, and that time travel sequence alone is reason enough to check it out. But they also have awesome bonus rounds where you guys get to travel all the way back to BC, or time travel even further into the future to win huge prizes. And if you want to see a little clip of that demo, you can head over to our Facebook page or really any of our social media, and you'll be able to see it there. But
oh wow, not an expected person coming in the first place. Joke over at Heidi's Bar in Sedan, taking over that first place spot, passing up Pete and Trisha Fred.
Yeah, nice leg up on the rest of the competition now.
Yeah, we'll see if Pete, with the plays left, could pass up Joke, but Joke, with plays left, is going to make it tough.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think the only possibility is if they passed up Trisha Fred, but that'd be kind of bummer because they'd be jumped from first place all the way back to third.
Yeah, that would be a bit of a jump back. But you were talking about that Facebook page, and there's so many uses for that Facebook page. If you're just going for information, we got it. If you're going for looking for the great jackpots of the day, we got it there as well. We also got reminders, player picks, and everything you could ever want, including a link tree that has a bunch of useful links.
Oh yeah, that link tree is super useful, especially if you're new to Pilot Games. It has direct links to all of our social medias, but the locations around Minnesota where you guys can play pilot games, as well as direct links to pgl.world and our Player Connect download.
Yeah, really, really nice stuff there. And since we were just talking about the Roaring 20s, and we talked about this with Ben, and now I want Nikki's opinion on this topic. And it was, if you could have a pet dinosaur and we're taking them completely domesticated. That's what the rule is. The dinosaur is completely domesticated. Yes. There's no
even if it's carnivorous, it's okay.
Yeah, you could choose
it. Completely domesticated.
You could choose a T-Rex and it'll sit when you say sit, kind of thing. And so, what would be your choice for any of those dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Have you done any more thinking about it?
No.
Okay.
I had a lot of other things happening throughout the day after that last broadcast, but I think I might have to go with